Hi everyone, Abir is here one more time and this is Yellow Chair Talk. Now am I gonna keep introducing myself like this? I don't know.
Of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail. 'Cause I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me.
So by now you all know that this channel is all about leading a healthy mental life, which means that we're going to be talking a lot about positivity, self-love, self-awareness, motivation, discipline, development, and emotional intelligence. In my gratitude episode, I briefly touched on self-love and I talked about how I did not understand myself and I did not love myself, and that ever since I've done a lot of transformation when it comes to my personality, which helped me become more successful. So in today's episode, we're gonna delve in self-love more and we're gonna be talking about it in details and we're gonna make some exercises. So for that reason, I need you to bring a pen and a paper.
I believe in angels, something good in everything I see.
Right now, I want you to close your eyes and think about that one person who you love the most. It could be your parent, it could be your kid, it could be your sibling, it could be your partner, it could be anybody. Just close your eyes and think about that one person. Now you can open your eyes. Would you please write down the name of that one person who you love most? Now I want you to close your eyes one more time. And I want you to think of a situation in which that person has hurt you, intentionally or unintentionally. Open your eyes and write down the situation. Close your eyes again and think about when that person did what they did, how you felt, and what you did in order for you to move on with the relationship. Remember exactly what you did, what you were thinking about, how you were able to forgive them. Now, I want you to go ahead and cross that name and write your name instead. And now I want you to think about those things that you've done to yourself, the things that caused a lot of hardship to you. Would you have done them to the person you love? Would you have forgiven the person you love had they done that to you? This little exercise should tell you whether you love yourself or not, and whether you respect yourself as much as you respect other people, and you hold your promises to yourself as much as you would hold towards someone who you love. If you just realize that you don't love yourself as much as you would like to, then join me while I do this exercise. First of all, I'm gonna imagine that today is my wedding day to myself. And I'm gonna start writing vows to myself. I vow to remember that seeking love outside of myself will never bring fulfillment unless I have a lot of love for myself first. I vow to love myself in sickness and in health. I vow to respect myself and to never lower my standards or compromise my beliefs. I vow to always have my back when it gets hard and to never betray myself. I vow to honor my spiritual path and to create myself a wonderful life, whether I had a partner or I had to continue my life solo. Now that we've written our vows on our wedding day, I want us to have these vows accessible at all times every day. So whenever you start treating yourself without honor, you go back to the vows and read them again. Number 2, I want us to write some promises that we want to keep to ourselves. I promise to allow myself to feel things when needed. I promise to meditate at least 5 times a week. I promise myself to work out at least 4 times a week. I promise myself to stretch every single day. Number 3, it's really important for us to forgive ourselves for all the mistakes that we've done. That's why I'm gonna be doing this exercise with you. I forgive myself for not finishing school on time. Usually what I would do is I would fold this and I would throw it in the water. But since I'm in the capital city, there is no water here. There is no beach, no sea, nothing. And since we're quarantined, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn the paper. Now that that's gone, I forgave myself already. Number 4, I talked about my promise to myself to meditate at least 5 times a week. So what's the best way to meditate? There is no one way to meditate. You can do whatever it is that you want while meditating. You can choose some music that makes you happy, or a song, or maybe a verse that represents your religion, whatever it is that makes you happy and takes you into that place of peace, and play it on daily basis, preferably at the same time. Try to listen to something that you wouldn't usually listen to outside of your meditation, because your brain and your subconscious is actually gonna start associating that song or that music or that verse to meditation. Make sure to sit straight. Relax your shoulders. Breathe from your stomach, not your chest. And inhale. I love myself. Exhale. Thank you. In a way, you're telling yourself that you love yourself, and you're telling the whole universe that you're grateful. You can also meditate by inhaling positive thoughts, exhaling negative thoughts. Now you would probably say, but I don't love myself. I don't think of myself that way. I don't think that I'm worthy of life. I don't think that I'm worthy of this exercise. I would tell you, force yourself to do it. Because what seems like a lot of work initially might lead to forming habits, such as brushing your teeth on daily basis, every day when you wake up and every day before going to bed. That's something that you made a habit out of. It became part of your rituals. As a kid, you did not feel like brushing your teeth. Now you cannot go without it. Also, a lot of us don't like to respond to those work emails, but we do them because we have to do them. And then it becomes a habit. Then you stop thinking about how much you probably don't like responding to emails. Start telling yourself that you love yourself with every breath that you take while meditating. Remind yourself that you love yourself every day. Write it down, and in no time it's gonna become a habit. When I say that this exercise is gonna help you love yourself more and is gonna change your life drastically, I don't mean that you're gonna immediately find that one person that you've been looking for, or that you're gonna make a lot more money, or you're gonna get a promotion or find a better job opportunity. It doesn't mean that they won't get better, but that's not what we're working on here. What we're working on here is our soul and our mental health and our inner peace. We're not talking about the things that surround us. We're talking about what's within us. If you work on what's within you, things tend to get better for you. And if things don't get better, then your reaction to things are going to be better. When you start seeing that huge transformation in your mental health and the way that you perceive things, don't coast or get lazy. Don't go back to that comfortable place again where you start complaining and you start hating on yourself and you start treating yourself in a very negative way and in a very unloving way, because that's when you're gonna have to start the process over and over again. I hope that you like this exercise and I hope that you enjoyed yourself and you enjoyed watching this episode. As always, much love and have a wonderful day. Bye.
And my destination makes it worth a while, pushing through the darkness, still another